Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody?
How's it going?
Future Specs. First show is Future Specs, right? So
Yeah.
that's pretty dope. I hope you guys like the new logo. We got stuff going on. Wes, should we tell them what we did this week? Or yesterday?
I mean, we might as well.
Might as well. So yesterday we had an interview with, and shout out to Wes for freaking setting this up. We had an interview with Jed McKay, who wrote Black Cat. He wrote
Taskmaster, Magic,
and he's going to be writing the new Moon Knight series. So that was super dope.
Hopefully, we're going to have that video out Wednesday. We're hoping for.
Yeah, Wednesday. But a lot of stuff has happened, man. Went to Little Giant's Old School Comic Book Show.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude. I literally.
Hey, don't worry, guy. I got the defects here tonight.
Yeah. I listen. Since like Friday of last week, I have been go. You know what I mean? I've just been like. That's why I'm just like. I'm gonna be straight up. This is like gonna be a super chill show. We're literally just gonna freaking.
Yeah, Joey's gonna pass out.
We're gonna probably cut it early. It's because we've been going. I've been going hard all weekend in New Hampshire. Super fun. It was super dope. Met up with Guy. Met up with all the defects. That was one of the things that I was doing. But went to a freaking party last night. This morning I had a driving thing, and oh my god, go. But you were here for you guys to do. So we're here and we're chilling, and we're gonna do a super chill show. And then after, I'm gonna literally lay in my bed right there and pass out. That's what I'm gonna do. So, Wesley Comics.
Yeah,
oh my god! All right,
it's very similar.
That's funny. Yeah, I didn't get to watch that. I didn't get to watch the auction last night. So guys gonna watch golf instead of watch us. Oh my god, that's how you know your show's ass.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Joey, all you need to know about Gary's auction last night is he threw a Daredevil book across the room. That's all you need to know.
Right. There's always semantics. Oh my god. What we just gonna want to get into our news real quick?
Yeah, let's just get right into it.
Hold on, I gotta show the screen real quick. Also, another thing is, I should have freaking put the link in the. Well, you guys know. So CBSI is having a writers' wars, and I am I am gonna be in it tomorrow night at 9 p.m. I have an article of what I think is the best investment book out there right now, the biggest sleeper key out there, and that's going to be up on CBSI at 9 p.m.
Definitely going to have to check that out.
9 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, I got to buy some copies of that tonight. So I was looking for them at the
talk
show.
About the book you don't own.
And I'm not doing that this time. I'm gonna buy like probably 5 copies tonight. But yeah, I was looking for it at the show and I could not find it. That's the one book I couldn't find at the show. And I hope you guys watched my my video from yesterday, because I got a lot of fire. I picked up a lot of books. I went there to buy, man. So
everybody that went there, it seems, got lots of great books. So
yeah, and so many good deals. I literally found those Wolverine ones for like $25 a piece, and they're like 9294s, and those are going for like $150, dude. So
yeah, that's great.
They said, we're not going to be jacking shit up, and they didn't. It was for real. So let's get into the chat here. We got my man Sean Miller in the house. What is up? We got Terry JSA, dude. He's shout out to check out JSA comics _comics on Instagram. He posts up some crazy.
Always got great books,
and he has a really cool book up for sale. I think it's Atomic Comics #1. It's like a Detective Comics 8 cover swipe. It looks super dope. We got my man Johnny Dakota in the house, the Canadian in our chat as always. Oh, and TC Jordan, also the Canadian in our chat.
Yeah, we got lots of them in tonight.
Yeah, we got Uncanny Swag in the house.
We're
What is
taking
up?
over.
Yeah, really. We got Virtuous Comics in here. That's a hard name to say. We got Guy in here. Who else we got? We got Kid Collector Comics in the house. We got Back Issue Pauly, always cracking the jokes, my man. Dude, our kids occupied right now. Yeah, Back Issue Pauly knows what's up in our Vandalay, baby. We got Night of Ren in the house. What is up, guys? What is up? Yeah, Terry needs that Hulk one. If anybody has one, hit him up. All right. So let's get into a little bit of spoilers here. We're going to be talking about Falcon Winter Soldier finale. I actually watched this on the way up to the show. And my earbuds weren't working. So I literally just I was trying to concentrate on it because my phone doesn't really have a lot of volume and there was traffic. It was terrible. But yeah. So a little bit of spoilers here. Obviously, we see Sam Wilson as Captain America.
And definitely one of the most comic accurate suits we've seen in all of the MCU. That's 100%.
I mean, and then we got obviously John Walker as U.S. agent.
Yeah,
guys. Yeah, right. No, that was my money, but he was like, Joe, you need to stop buying shit. He's like, all right, one more book. He bought some stuff though. He bought a Tales of Suspense, a classic Hulk and Silver Surfer cover. I think it's 72. Nice. He bought a nice high grade copy of that. So he's getting he's getting in, man. But so Falcon Winter Soldier, man. Dope. I thought it was dope. I really liked it. I really enjoyed the series.
I can definitely see them going Thunderbolts now with US Agent. That's
it's 100
90%. That's where they're going.
It's 100 million% Thunderbolts. The Raft. I like. Oh, yeah, and I love how they showed the Raft and Zemo, and they showed Zemo. And so, are we thinking that Zemo hired the guy to shoot the what's it called? Who are going into Flag Smashers? Who are going into custody? That's what we all kind of.
Yeah, that was his butler. That was on the plane with them.
Oh, you're
yeah.
The butler.
So it was Zemo. He killed the Flag Smashers. Yeah.
See, Wes pays attention. I don't. But yeah, that was. I mean, really, dude, it was dope. It was super dope.
Yeah. Although I gotta say one thing, it might just be me, but with Sam in the tower, just fighting all the guys and the police on the ground, it gave me a Die Hard vibe. Just with the cops going up, and it's all this action happening at the top of the skyscraper.
Yeah, I honestly think it's gonna be Thunderbolts. You know.
Well, if they introduce Norman Osborn, they could do Dark Avengers. But...
Yeah, I don't know. I would love to see Norman Osborn. Because that's just freaking Norman Osborn, man. He's badass. Yeah, then we get an announcement, man, right after this. Captain America 4 is in the works. So I'm excited to see
it definitely makes sense because everybody loved Sam as Cap, so
it's dope. And I'll tell you one thing. Those Joaquin Torres books, they went down in price because we did not see him as Falcon in that season finale, which everyone expected.
Yeah.
I guarantee he's in Captain America 4 and he's Falcon in that.
Oh yeah.
So what I'm going to be doing is in about a month or 2 months when everyone kind of forgets about it and Loki's going on, I'm going to be picking those up on the cheap and then flip all when the Captain America 4 comes out. Because that's a no-brainer. They're not bringing in, they're not bringing in Joaquin. I still can't say it. Joaquin Torres to not freaking use them. You know what I mean? Yeah. Really. I mean, Marvel's just. They're trying to put on Back Issue Pauly. That's a cool name, Back Issue Pauly.
Yeah.
Great. They're doing big stuff. What's up to Nelvis E2, man? What's up? But yeah, I'll tell you what, the Torres books, they're gonna be good, man. All right, what else we got in here? And then we got Emily Clark joins Marvel's Secret Invasion. Yeah, right. See, I'm gonna tell everyone, and then I don't even have those books myself. I was gonna buy them. I was gonna buy them at the show, but the dude wanted to sell them in a dude. That vendor was kind of a douche, to be honest. He was like, I was like, all right, I might be back for these because I was seriously thinking of picking them up. And he's like, I doubt it, but okay. And it's like, well, now I'm definitely not coming back, but all right. Yeah, he has Sam's wings. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Yeah, we'll kind of do in the house. What is up? Yeah, I gotta be honest, bro.
Yeah.
I think Sharon Carter is not Sharon Carter. She's either a Skrull or Mystique. That's
whatever she is, she's definitely going to be the villain of Armor Wars with the whole stolen technology storyline. They've said it's going to be around. So
yeah, I just can't see her going bad like that. I mean, that would be like, but it's just that would be a big twist, but it just doesn't make sense. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Emily Clark joins Marvel's Secret Invasion, and like Sean Miller said, they're speccing to a Brawl Queen. You don't get a big name actress like this for like just some small role. So let's have
either that or Abigail Brand for Sword. Because like if in Secret Invasion, this is what I'm thinking. Like they have Sword as part of it, and then it turns out Hayward is evil or he's like incompetent to do the job or something, and then she comes in as Abigail Brand as the new leader. That's what I could see happening.
Yeah. We got a question from Night of Ren. Do you think Sharon Carter will be the villain in Cap 4? Also, will the Thunderbolts appear? I could see the Thunderbolts appearing. I don't think I think the Sharon Carter thing will be resolved by then.
Yeah.
Like
she'll be more of like a Disney Plus, like the shows kind of.
Yeah, like we'll find out. Oh, she's a Skrull, or she's Mystique. I don't know though. Like, see, but that's something Mystique would do. Would be going around with all those high-profile guys and like selling shit on the black market. That's something Mystique would do. But I don't.
Yeah, I mean, well, Mystique was like a big focus of the Fox movies, so I don't know if they used the same character right away.
That's why I'm thinking. I don't know if they will bring her in, like to be the first mutant, even though Wanda's mutant. But I don't know if they'll bring her in to be the first mutant. But like, I don't know. It really makes sense for her to be for the storyline that they're putting out right now. Makes sense for it to be Mystique. Yeah. She hasn't done well with the pictures she has been. I don't know what she has been in besides Game of Thrones.
Well, I mean, she was great in Game of Thrones, so I'm not like saying it's going to be bad or anything. So
I mean, yeah, hopefully it's good. All right, we also got a freaking Shang-Chi trailer. That book freaking blew up. I mean, and I don't know how. Wes, what do you feel about this?
I'm excited for it. Just even if it wasn't part of the MCU, like just from the trailer, like the martial arts and all of that looked really awesome and stuff. So I'm looking forward to it for that. And finally getting to see the real Mandarin too after Iron Man 3. Well, it's going to be awesome.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Shang-Chi's not really my thing. I'm more excited to make bank with this book.
I'm hoping Agents of Atlas show up.
Oh yeah, new Agents of Atlas, man. That's my baby. But yeah, I mean, like I watched it. I'll definitely watch the movie, but it's just not like.
Oh, of course.
I'm excited for it, but it's not like, something I'm like Fantastic Four movie. That's my baby. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Well, Fantastic Four, your main group.
This is Shang-Chi. I don't think I've ever read a Shang-Chi comic, but hey, if I like the movie, I can definitely get into comics, read some, and maybe get into a different genre of books. I'm definitely gonna watch. I'm definitely excited for it. I think it's gonna be pretty badass, especially if we see like some badass fight scenes, which I think they'll
because it's got that tournament-esque thing, so I could definitely see different people showing up, like Iron Fist maybe, or Agents of Atlas. One of the characters from Agents of Atlas, maybe.
Wave, dude, that book is. I think. Well, I showed you that book sold for $535 in a 9.8, and that's just the cover A. That book's insane. I wish I would have bought more when they were at like 100. But whatever. It's whatever, man. I
got lucky on my 9.8. So
yeah, Andrew Kreckelberg though, he said he watched my Sleeper Keys video where I talked about it, and he bought 2 of them. So my man's sitting good now. He bought 2 9.8s. Yo, shout out to Chimmo, man. I saw Chimmo at the New Hampshire show. Really nice dude. We were digging through some more modern books. I didn't really go into any of the smaller vendors or the modern vendor, kind of where they have modern books until the end. But they actually had good prices on stuff. So it was dope, and he was showing me some stuff. He was showing me some stuff about Star Wars. He told me about the Secret Avengers book or Secret Invasion book. It's the first appearance of Secret Warriors. Dude,
that's a big rumored one too.
Yeah. So freaking shout out to Chimmo. Chimmo's my man. And it was funny. I he came up to me in the parking lot, and I'm like, he's like, "What's up?" And I'm like, "Hey man, what's up?" He's like, "It's Chimmo." And I'm like, "Oh, it's Chimmo."
Chimmo.
Chimmo. Yeah. So yeah, what's up, Chimmo? And also, what's up to Joker? They got a show going on at 7:00. So it's gonna be a little bit after us, but I'm excited for that show.
Always a great time.
Stuff. Doing a bunch of cool stuff with CBS. I saw him at the show. It was such a good show. It was just comic books and comic art. Like, met a ton of cool people. I was talking to this one art vendor, and it would he kind of thought it was cool how I was young and collecting and stuff. And he was showing me some of the stuff in his PC. And all I'll say is that he had the original cover art to Captain America 100. That's all I'm going to say. And a lot more stuff like that. And he also, okay, hold on. I got to say it. So the book I bought that's signed by Kirby, Silver Surfer, or Fantastic 472, the classic Silver, how I like to say, Wes, the classic Silver Surfer cover.
Your favorite word.
My favorite word. So I'm showing him this book. And he's like, "Oh, what'd you pick up today?" And I show him, I picked up Fantastic 472 signed by Joe Sinnott. He's like, "Oh, you want to see something cool?" My man pulls up his phone, shows me a picture of the original art from it, the original cover art, and said, "Yeah, this is one of my favorite pieces in my PC." And I was just flabbergasted. I was like, "That's crazy." So
it must have been nice to be able to leave your house and go to a con.
Yeah, Wes, I feel bad for you, man. I can't wait till Canada gets opened up and we can.
Oh yeah,
dude, I will literally. We gotta go to a show, man. Like Terrificon or one of them new. We can meet in the middle of something.
Terrificon's definitely going to be the big one if I'm going to fly down somewhere.
Dude, a 3-day show. They have some cool guests. I saw Klaus Janson is going to be there. I'm definitely gonna get something signed by him. Klaus Janson is awesome. All right, what else we got here, man? Okay, here's some other big news. Russell Crowe will portray Zeus in Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
And I mean, dude, I'll tell you what, that's a perfect casting.
Yeah.
Look at my man. That's Zeus,
Yeah.
And I'm excited for this Thor movie, dude.
Oh yeah. Well, as soon as they said Gorr the God Butcher, I mean.
Yeah, and I never read that God of Thunder storyline, and I was reading it. I think I'm on issue 4 or 5 right now.
Yeah, I've got to get the trade.
Dude, you gotta get it. It's so good, and it's and now I didn't never really read a lot of Thor, right?
Yeah,
and I go to my dad. I really like Thor. I think I might really start collecting Thor now. And he's like, "Oh no, there's just another title I want to, I'm gonna start grabbing." Yeah. But I was reading this, and I was like, I like Conan, and Thor is kind of like a cosmic version of Conan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he kinda is with the way he talks and, like, he has the
No,
hammer,
because they've got that, like,
he's got
medieval and, like, mythology
yeah,
stuff to their
yeah, and the
characters, so
barbarian stuff, it's very yeah, Knight of Ren, yeah, it's very,
yeah.
very good.
Although
Um,
I gotta say, with him coming in as Zeus, they're definitely setting up Hercules to come at
well,
some point. Like,
100%,
either
and you
if
know
it's,
what?
like, Thor hears that Gore killed Zeus and that he teams up with Hercules, or Hercules shows up in a later movie to get revenge, like,
Yeah.
they can do so much with this.
So, like, yeah, really, this is great. So this was such an easy spec that I totally missed because when you think about it, okay, Gore the God Butcher, he's gonna
Yeah.
be killing gods. Who is a god beside Odin? Zeus. Like, it was such an easy,
Yeah.
it was really it was right in front of you, but I just didn't think of it. But oh well. But yeah, this book has been heating up. This is the first appearance of Zeus and
Yeah.
Hercules. So I mean, look at this 7.5. You could have
Yeah.
bought.
Yeah, Matt Forge had one last night on Gary's auction, a 7.0 for 15 grand or
Yeah, and
1,500.
he sold it then too.
Yeah.
You could have had this book last year for like $500. I mean, that's just how
Yeah,
it
that's
goes.
crazy.
That's just how it goes. Because like it is because Hercules isn't even there yet. Hercules is kind
No.
of Hercules is kind of like the bigger character than Zeus, I would say. But like you already know when you get Zeus, you're getting
Oh,
Hercules.
definitely.
And that's just the
Well,
freaking
son of Zeus, of course he's coming.
that's the MCU effect, man. It's just
Yeah.
crazy. Books just like if you get the right book and you stack up on it, you can make
Dollar
some
books turned into $1,000 books almost overnight. It's
you
crazy.
can you can make some damn good money like if you have a really, really strong if you're like, I know this character's coming. I'm just so sure of it. And you just stack up like 100 copies,
Jeez, yeah,
and then
well, I
and
mean,
then they announce it, you can make dude. Oh my god, the sky's the limit with this
yeah,
this
just hope your book doesn't
mess.
turn into the next X-Force 1 and then you get screwed, so
Yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, or freaking Venom 7 and 9s. I mean, and,
$500,
yeah, we don't talk about it. And the thing is, I think that's why the market is so hot is because people are seeing that there's like when a character gets announced, it's the book like explodes.
yeah,
You know,
they become untouchable.
they become untouchable. So that's you know, I think really that's why everyone like a lot of the sports card guys because that's what 2020 was kind of like with like people investing in sports cards. Like you can't even
Yeah,
go to Target and buy a pack of baseball
well,
cards anymore. You know,
everybody's stuck at home looking at stuff to buy, like,
yeah, and it's just crazy. So the sports cards guys, they're like, okay, what else can I get into? Comic books, boom. Or like
yeah.
people get bored with stocks and they're like, all right, what else can I get into?
You're
Oh, I can get into
I forget who mentioned it, it was on one of the live shows this week, but they were saying, like, families stuck at home in lockdown and all of that, like, they hear about these Marvel movies that they maybe never watched, and there's 23
that
of them, so they
happened
just go
to
through, and then they
my
realize,
mom.
"Hey, I
Yeah,
wanna look at these characters," and then they get into comic books and stuff, like,
that happened to one of my mom's friends. They never during quarantine, their family has never seen a Marvel movie, and then they watched every single one in order.
yeah,
So you're totally, especially with Disney Plus now, that you can. It's a freaking perfect storm for the
oh,
market
yeah,
to be COVID lockdown. Everybody, everybody is like turning to these Marvel movies, and then boom, Disney Plus comes out. All of those Marvel movies are in one place.
yeah,
So like you just get Disney Plus and just binge watch them
yeah.
all.
Well, and Disney Plus recently just made that deal with Star, I think it is, so they got, like, Alien, Predator, Die Hard,
Yeah.
all of these, like, so Disney
Big
Plus is, like,
property.
turning into the ultimate streaming service very quickly.
I mean, it really I think, yeah, it really is. I mean, but there's no like the market's just hot and it's now I kind of understand just
Yeah.
cuz it's I don't know. it's just the perfect storm of all this.
It'll be interesting to see if it stays the same or cools down, like once everything gets back to normal.
I honestly don't think it will. I really don't. I think this is like the new norm, and I hate it and love it at the same time. I hate it because I can't buy an FF5 for a decent price anymore. But I love it because
hey, you just gotta do some deals and hustle to get your bucks.
I love it though because like if you are a real speculator and you really look into your books and find a good book that's super undervalued, you can make some real dough, man.
Oh yeah.
So I hate and love at the same time. But yo, what's up, Thorough? What is up, my man? We got Dream of August Comics in here. Yeah, I think someone bought that. I think someone bought it, but yeah, he sold at a good time.
Yeah, well, that's a big as soon as he posted on Instagram, that's gonna sell. I knew it.
Yeah. Oh, I think he did first Pip the Troll too in 9.8.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to get that book so bad.
Yeah. So I was like, dang, that book in a 9.8, because that's it's like for what, from 72 or 73.
Yeah.
All right. So what else we got in here, man? Gemma Chan is the star of the Eternals, according to Marvel's Kevin Feige and Good, which I guess is a news source. And if you guys know who Gemma Chan is playing, it's Cersei. So get your copies of the Eternals 3 ready. Because apparently she's going to be the star. Eternals, fine there, bro. I'm not going to lie.
Eternals is setting up it's supposed to set up what the future of the MCU is going to be based around. So this is one of the most hyped movies. So
yeah, I'm really excited for this movie. I hope they do it justice. I hope they do Kirby's run justice. And I honestly did not expect I never read the Eternals run. I read bits and pieces of it, and obviously I'm a big Kirby fan. But I didn't expect Cersei, I don't know.
Maybe Icarus or someone because he's the big main guy, but
yeah, but hey, she's looking good, bro. I'm not complaining, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited for this movie. This is gonna be dope. And yeah, it's gonna set up a lot of shit. You're right, dude. It's gonna set up a lot of shit. It's gonna be really interesting. I'm really interested to see.
Well, and Kit Harington playing Black Knight. What does he have? A 5-movie deal? So he's gonna be a big character.
Dude, yeah. And who would have ever thought freaking Black Knight would be in the MCU?
Well, whoever Guardians of the Galaxy, nobody cared about them until that movie.
Yeah. I think this is going to be the Guardians of the Galaxy kind of type of movie.
Yeah, the MCU brings those little known characters and makes them popular.
Right, like Guardians of the Galaxy was not really very popular, and now boom, those first 2 movies.
Same with Iron Man. He was a B-list hero, and then the first movie in the Avengers, now he's A-list.
Yeah, Iron Man was literally he was a B-list,
which actually came out today in 2008.
Oh yeah, you're right. It was 13 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was he was a B-list hero, and then he's the main guy in the MCU. But I'm so excited how they bring in X-Men. William Medina in here says Eternals is going to set up Outer Space and Galactus. Yep. Dude, imagine! I need to get this book, dude. Oh yeah, I think this will. I'm again, we did a Cosmic Key, Cosmic Keys a couple weeks back. I would start picking those up if you haven't picked them up yet. Galactus, Surfer. Those 2 books, 48 and 49, or FF 48 and 49, are already really.
Yeah, well, without the movie speculation, they're already great, expensive books.
Yeah, they're already grails. But I think they're only going to go up. Same thing with FF5. I gotta grab that, man, because I believe it's only gonna go up. At Fantastic Four, all this cool cosmic stuff. Nova, I think Nova 1 in a 9.8 is at $2,500 now. It's stuff's moving and shaking, and I think Cosmic is definitely how they're gonna go. Adam Warlock, I picked up another Marvel Premiere One at the show.
Yeah, I've been looking at Thor 165s, and I'm gonna grab one soon.
Yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, definitely. We got Perpetual Comics in here. What's up? And yeah, Doom
How's it
books.
going?
Doom books are just going crazy, but I'm super happy I picked this up. Yeah, I mean, all this cosmic stuff. I think that's where it's at. See, but they're doing all the cosmic stuff, but at the same time, I think they're gonna do the, Shang-Chi and Iron Fist and
because like
Daredevil.
they're gonna do their focus on outer space, but they're gonna come back to Earth every once in a while for those Earth characters.
I think they're gonna be. I think they're definitely gonna do both, but like they're gonna
there's
really
gonna be two storylines going on at once.
Yeah, and they're really gonna hit hard with the more like what's the freaking word?
Multiverse or
no galactic, like outer space, but what's it called? I can't.
Cosmic.
Cosmic, yeah. They're gonna really. I don't want to talk about Wes. It's been a long week.
Joey's tired. Excuse him.
Yeah, yo, William Medina. I have that book, man. The Last Galactic Story is in an Epic Illustrated. It was a John Byrne story, and they actually cut it off because the Epic Illustrated ended. That you're right. That's a good book to pick up, and that's a cool storyline. I was reading it. You're right. William Medina win. There you go. Yeah,
the knowledge.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I mean, I just can't wait to see how they bring in all these great characters. What else we got here? Yeah, so there you are. Eternals 3, first appearance of Cersei. As you can see, spiked up. Not
like everything.
It didn't spike up crazy because that was kind of just like
it
was not a big.
It's the lowest of like those first 3 Eternals books.
Honestly, I think this is a good buy, dude.
I mean, great Kirby cover too with the Kirby crackle.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so I mean, but check that out. Last sale of 910, 90-day average of 736. 12, and obviously you see it go up. This is a 9.8, by the way, and 12-month average of 491, 2020 average of 356. Okay, so that's funny. It had a 2019 average of 610, and then a 2020 average of 356. That's because like the Eternals hype died down, but I think it's back. I think it's back.
Well, all of the movies, the hype died down because they kept getting delayed and stuff, and now they're finally getting dates again.
I think especially Eternals. Like Eternals was a total sleeper, and like people were not paying attention to Eternal ones. But I see a lot more Eternals ones like post up on IG now, and like I see it like moving more.
Well, Eternals, it's like nobody more. That like if you didn't know comic books, the Eternals. Oh, what's that?
Yeah.
So there's probably that mixed into
now that it's being talked about. I think this is going to be the Guardians of the Galaxy of the of this new wave. Like people not really sure what it is. Like everyone their grandmother knows like Spider-Man, but this I think the Eternals will really explode if they do it good, and I hope they do. But yeah, this could be a decent buy, man. This could be a decent buy. Oh shit! I have the thing over here. I'm gonna take that off. So that first appearance of Cersei. We got Seth Lord in the house. What is that, my man? Spine Ticks. Dude, I haven't watched Spine Ticks in weeks, like live. I've been watching the rewinds.
Yeah.
But I can't watch them live anymore because I gotta actually have like a good sleep schedule.
Yeah, I can usually get the first hour, and then
I can't even get the first hour. I'm out at like 10 o'clock or like not even 9:30 sometimes on Saturdays because I'm busy doing schoolwork, all this BS. Dude, Seth, during the summer, man, once the summer rolls around, I'm there every single freaking Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
We're pulling an all-nighter.
For all 7 hours.
Yeah, really. Oh, my God. What else we got in here, man? She-Hulk casting details. Wes, do you have your copies? You have your copies out?
Not within range, but
tell them that story,
last week. Yeah, so last week I was just looking at some Facebook auctions in some of the groups I'm in, and there is 3 copies on this one. I managed up getting them for $5 just because I really like that Secret Wars story. So I was like, it might be cool to put another set together. That I got them, and then a week later, this news came out. So,
freaking Wes, man, you love that. There you go. Hey, that's what happens, man. Buy what you like, and it pays off. But I'm excited. I think She-Hulk is gonna be dope. I love She-Hulk. I loved her in John Byrne's Fantastic Four run. I think I low key like down the line, I could see that She-Hulk joining Fantastic Four for a bit of time, for like maybe a movie.
Yeah,
or
or part of the new Avengers, maybe. Like,
yeah, oh yeah, definitely. She-Hulk's gonna.
yeah, well, if like they do go with, their Infinity Saga was the last big thing. If they go Secret Wars is the next big thing,
Yeah,
maybe after that, because that's what happens in the comics. She joins after Secret Wars, so
yeah, because Ben Grimm is stuck on he's stuck
Battleworld.
on the Battle World, and then she joins up. So
Yeah.
that would be that'd be cool, man. That would be really cool. But Titania, I mean, that's a cool character. I mean, it's gonna be cool seeing female versus female going down to like strong.
Yeah, 'cause it definitely fits for like the more female characters that they want to put into and that diversity stuff. So.
And it's like they're both their thing is they're strong and they're badass and they're gritty.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just they're gonna be punching each other to death.
Yeah, it's gonna be a throwdown. It's gonna be a throwdown Thursday, like every single show.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited how they bring her in. Like, do we see She-Hulk meeting up with other Marvel characters? Because like that's how we usually see it. Well, in the Disney Plus, in the two Disney Plus shows that we've seen so far, Monica Rambeau, she was brought in because she was part of Sword and part of this storyline. That's how she was brought in.
Then they introduced her in the background of a bigger story.
Right. And then John Walker introduced him through this and but there's characters that we know already. Yeah. Now I'm wondering, will
She-Hulk's gonna be a completely new character we haven't seen.
Right. So will She-Hulk be like it's literally there's no other Marvel characters.
Although, Bruce Banner is going to be in the She-Hulk show, so I guess there's character there. So. And Abomination.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that would be freaking cool. So like but I feel like they might do a more centered around just her. Like it's not even gonna be a bigger storyline. It's just gonna be.
It could be Bruce Banner might show up like 1 or 2 episodes, maybe. Like as a mentor kind of thing once she gets hulked out.
Yeah. But I just don't know how they would bring this into a bigger storyline like they did John Walker and like they did Monica Rambeau.
But it's just interesting the characters, what the Disney Plus shows are, and then they come back in movies. So
right, yeah, exactly. Boom. Silk TV show to begin in August. And this is live action.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this. I don't know, man.
Will it be part of like a Sony verse, or will it be its own standalone thing? It'll be interesting to see, because if it does end up going on Amazon, like,
well, they got that deal now that all the Sony stuff is going to be going to Disney Plus. So, I'm excited to see what happens with this. Silk is a cool character.
And she's part of the new Agents of Atlas, so
there you go, Wes. Freaking on it, man. But yeah, I'm excited to see really excited to see what goes down with this, because this is the first live action Spider-Verse character, right?
Yeah.
This is the first live action.
Well, and the first live action or like first anything movie for her, because she wasn't in the first Into the Spider-Verse, so.
Right. This is the first time we're going to be seeing Silk. This is the first time we're ever going to be seeing a web slinger that's not Spider-Man, and that's a female.
Yeah.
Like that's going to be crazy. I'm just thinking about how they're going to do this, and I'm really excited.
Yeah, because if it's part of the Sonyverse, will Tom Holland show up, maybe, or at least be referenced?
Or wait, you mean like Tobey Maguire?
Well.
Or Tom, what? Well,
because you know how the Venom and Morbius and all of those, they're in the same world as the MCU, but they don't affect the MCU except for Spider-Man. So will he be referenced or even be in it, maybe?
I don't know. I'm excited to find out, though.
Yeah, there's lots that can happen.
Or there's a lot that can happen with this. I mean, Not sure how that spec is in there to be. There's no way that that will be on Amazon Prime. Sean's saying.
Yeah. Well, I think it came out before like they announced their Disney Plus deal, so
yeah, right. So the Still character came out before that, so that's why it's going on. I have no clue.
Announcement. So
yeah, so Sony just signed the extended contract with Disney to bring Sony products to Disney Plus. I don't know. Maybe it won't be on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure. I don't know how that stuff.
All that legal stuff.
All that legal stuff. I just want to see the show, to be honest. Yeah, we got CGNS Ruben Guzman in the house. What is up? I always see him in chats, or her. I'm not sure, but I always it looks like a couple. But I always see them in chats and enter the chats and say "Cowbunga fam" like every single time. Like every time they enter the chat,
got a catchphrase, and it's a good one.
That's dope. What else we got on here? Oh, Cgc Raising Prices. I don't know. What do you think?
I think like everybody's been saying, the main thing it's affecting is the dealers. I mean, it's an extra $4 for like normal people like us to get books graded. So I don't see. I mean, the discount being taken away is kind of sucky, but I mean,
I think
I don't really see it changing much.
I mean,
people are still going to use them. So
yeah, and I'll tell you what. That's just how it goes. People have to bump up they gotta bump up their prices.
Money makes the world go round, so they've got extra. So they got lots of submissions. They might as well raise the prices.
I guess that's just how it goes. But I think what Sean is saying is correct. I think I've seen a lot of talks on Instagram. People are going to CBCS, man.
I mean, for me in Canada, it's a lot cheaper for me to send to CBCS because they have a program set up for sending books from Canada to them. So instead of $75 for CGC to ship my books back to me, it's only like $33 from CBCS. So
here's what you got to factor into that, though, is the percentage that CBCS sells for less than CGC.
Yeah.
So like you got to kind of do the paper and do the math on and like figure out, okay, so is it worth it just because less shipping, blah blah blah. Yeah, so man, I don't know. I'm digging CBCS.
It's gonna have to see how it turns out, and if a lot of people convert to CBCS.
I kind of hope they do because it's good competition for CGC. Personally,
CBCS just needs to change their label.
Yeah, they just need to change their label.
One thing kind of holding them back, in my opinion.
And also, it's just for me personally, unless it's a signed book already signed, like my Joe Sinnott SIGs, I'm going to send all 3 of those to CBCS. Yeah. But it just doesn't like CGC just sells for more, and that's the bottom line. If CBCS and CGC
if you're getting the books graded to flip them, whereas keep them in your PC, it changes.
Even for the PC, like maybe eventually down the line, I will have to sell that book. Even I don't want to. Like maybe 5 years from now, I get like one of my PC books. I get in financial trouble and I have to sell. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But
hopefully not.
Yeah, but I might have to sell that, and it's just smarter to have it in a CGC case than a CBCS case because it sells for 10 to 15% more. Sean's saying the CGC premium is not existent. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
sellers and buyers not properly watching the market. I don't know. Maybe we could do a little video on that, Wes.
Oh yeah.
All right, Sean. Video this week. Pros and cons of CBCS and CGC. Do they sell for more? Do they sell for less? Blah blah blah. See, I just feel like CGC is like the number one.
Yeah. Well, it always has been.
It always has been. It's the first. CBCS rides close to that, and then PGX is just like.
Well, don't even talk about them.
PGX. Oh my god. But I don't know. I hope people turn to CBCS. If they start doing some more stuff, I'd be down to see them. I'd be down to see them, man. But yeah. So what else we got on here, man? I think we probably have our pick. Oh no, Comic-Con in costume. Honestly, I'm like, whatever.
It's another comic accurate suit. Like,
it's comic accurate, but dude, I don't know. I think she looks kind of stupid, to be honest.
That's what her character looks like.
You're right.
She's trying to imitate the other superheroes, so it's like a homemade costume kind of thing.
Yeah.
At least from what I understand about the character.
You're right. It looks like Hit Girl from the movie Kick-Ass. I told you this. It kind of looks like that kind of thing. Where you're right, it is like a homemade costume.
Well, and it'll probably look better once they can get like special effects and CG.
Right. Yeah, and they get it in with the good lighting and stuff. But I think I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm excited for this movie.
Well, it's a Disney Plus show.
Oh, isn't she coming in Captain Marvel 2 though? Yeah,
her show's coming out first, and then she's going to be in Captain Marvel 2.
I'll watch it. I'll watch the show. I'm not super excited for it, but I'm sure they'll do a good job for it, and I will. Like that's all. That's how
and it's gonna like the first female Muslim superhero. So
yeah, that's how all these shows are and all these movies are. It's like Doctor Strange. I wasn't really excited for Doctor Strange.
I'm not one of the best movies in the MCU.
Exactly. I'm not a big Doctor Strange fan. Okay, I'll watch it. I have some free time. I watched it. I'm like, dang, that was that was dope.
Cumberbatch is the perfect casting.
Yeah, so that's how it goes. I think there's so much stuff going on with the MCU. We were talking about it earlier. It's gonna be crazy these next 5 years, dude. We're gonna see Fantastic Four. Probably X-Men within the next 5 years, I would guess. Daredevil.
Yeah. Well, once Loki comes out, it's pretty solid of things being released regularly, unless stuff gets pushed back again. Fingers crossed it doesn't, but it's really gonna start going pretty good. It's gonna
start picking up with all the Kung Fu stuff. Hopefully, Age, Doctor Doom, Fantastic Four, X-Men. Maybe we'll get some horror stuff, some Ghost Rider. The sky's the limit for the MCU, and I think again that's another reason why the market is so hot, just because all the stuff that's going to be going down in the next 5 years. People want to be prepared, Let's look at the comments. We got thorough. CS graders came from CGC, so you shouldn't settle for lower prices on CBCS slabs. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, you're right. I mean,
because it's the same book, it's everything.
Dude, I'll buy a CBCS slab.
Oh, definitely,
100%. But the thing is, if I'm sending it in, it's just if what Sean is saying is correct, then maybe, and they are self for the same. And you know what? I'm actually really interested in that, and we're gonna do.
You're gonna have to do more research on that.
Well, that's what we're gonna do that, and we're gonna actually get back to you guys on that. That will be a video this week. We'll do some CGC versus CBCS analysis. See if CGC actually sells for more, and look at your best option. Then quality control. Yeah, over this last year, quality control has been a major issue with damages, improperly slab books, lack of improvements to their product reliability has closed the gap fast. Yeah,
well, that's just CGC in general being dumb and not.
So yeah, I've seen books go into a Mark Bagley signing. The book comes back with the yellow label saying signed by Mark Bagley on this date.
Yeah,
but
or they switch the labels, or
it's the
Aegis Comics had a book come in backwards in the case.
Backwards. I saw one flipped upside down. There's freaking hairs in the slab. There's Newton rings. The stuff's Gary had those two Hulk 340s, and they said on the invoice 9.8.
They were on the census and everything, but they
weren't on the census, but they didn't slab them. So, dude, if Gary wouldn't have looked at that, he would have lost out on because that's a $100 book now, or a $2,000 book. He would have lost out on a lot of money. So, And that was good to hear him say that, because now I'm going to look at my invoice every single time. I'm going to look at very
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm not too bothered by the CGC thing, because I'll tell you what, I'm really considering making the switch over to see.
Well, I mean, and competition makes everyone better. So who knows? This might be a good thing in the long run. We'll just have to wait.
I think it's 100% because it's going to bring up the competition. I'll tell you what, if we do the research and we figure out that CBCS sells for the same as CGC, I might freaking send my books to CBCS.
Yeah.
If that's true, I have no problem sending all my books to CBCS.
Yeah.
Except maybe I have to look at the cases, the label a little bit better.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I have no problem if it sells the same. I would be more rather like sending to CBCS, because I'm sure their turnaround times are better.
Oh, for sure, 100%.
And it's cheaper now, a lot. That it was cheaper, but now it's a lot more cheaper. And they have the signature authentication. So, you know what, though? You're right, man. It's I'll tell you what, CBCS is looking really good. I'm definitely sending my person at 6 in CBCS. Yeah, and CBCS has solved the Noon Ring issue. That's right. I heard those new cases are really good. Again, they just need to get a graphic designer and do the label. I think if they do the label right.
Yeah, they just need to have more focus on the number. Like,
yeah,
the black on blue, it like kind of blends in together. So if they could do like a white background like CGC does or something.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Yeah, here's what Sean's saying. The biggest concern, hands down, for anyone wanting slab books should be quality control. CGC is getting worse, and then added a lot of new employees. So here's the thing. They added those employees pretty fast.
Yeah. What was it, like 75 they just hired on the spot?
What did they yeah. So did they train them like good? Or who
I mean, it was probably
graders?
They probably didn't hire like 75 new graders. It was probably
they didn't hire 75 new graders.
Yeah, because it's probably just like factory work people to like do the slabbing and encapsulation and all of that to get it done quicker.
Yeah, UniX says he's getting a submission ready to send to CBCS, and now he's saying, "Dude, that all you have to do is stop pricing your books lower than CGC, price them the same." See, here's the thing. That's true, but on an auction, like an eBay auction per se, or a Heritage, like you can't help that. You know what I mean? But I definitely agree with you. If I was selling a book that was CBCS on eBay for buy it now, or on a YouTube auction, buy it now, I would set it the same as GPA analysis does, which goes by CGC. So yeah, the Butch in the house. What's up, my man?
What's up?
Hung out with him, man. That was fun. That was so fun last weekend. Doesn't matter where those employees are going to be used in the business. If quality control is an issue across the board, those new employees are not going to be part. That's exactly what I was saying, man. Like, let's think about this. They hired 75 employees real fast. Say 10 of them are graders. No, let's say more like 15 or 20. I don't feel like they had a large enough time to really train them. They hired them real quick.
Well, with at least from what I've read and understand, how CGC works is they have like 3 graders look at a book so they can have like the grade be as accurate as they can. If they get more graders, it might make grades less accurate because opinions and stuff. So
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think we just got to see how it plans out.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see how it turns out.
UniX is saying how many books I haven't sold none, bro. I'm not.
Yeah, because they didn't email you back.
Yeah, right. They didn't email me back. No, I'm just saying though. Like, see, Heritage also they take the freaking 20%. Dude, they make so much money. They take 20% of somebody selling, and they take 20% of somebody buying. So if you sell a $100,000 book, they're making $40,000 off that book, dude. That's crazy. No, I'm not worried about it. I'm just saying, I'm just saying in general, like me personally, I'm not worried about it. I don't know. We got to do some research. Maybe if see, and I don't know. It's just I don't know. I gotta think about it, man. I gotta think about it. I'm not worried about it, the auction. I'm just saying, like, if you did sell a lot of stuff on heritage auctions, and notoriously CBCS goes for lower than
Yeah.
CGC, maybe you want to send your books into CGC. But yeah, I mean, people really run. Like, this is a big thing.
Yeah.
To be completely honest, I think I'm just gonna start putting my books in Mylars and fullbacks. They look pretty, and
Yeah.
maybe get like some top. See, the great thing with the CGC case is it's nice and you can put it on the wall better, and that it's encapsulated and you won't damage it.
Yeah.
So maybe for some high dollar books, but I don't think I'm gonna. I don't know, but books I'm flipping, obviously, I want to get graded.
Yeah.
Well, not for all of them, but for some bigger books, I'd like to get graded to flip. And then I think the Mylar and fullback is just, fine by me.
Wow.
And then save some money, more money for books,
Yeah.
man. All right, we got our picks of the week up. Oh no, we don't. We have the hot book of the week. Oh my God, Hidden Gem Comics and House, what is up? This is just so ridiculous. And I actually hold on. Let me blow the shoot.
Yeah.
I can't blow it up right now, but I should have blown that image up a little bit better of the GPA. But we had a recent sale of, I believe, a direct edition ASM 300, a book that came out in 1986. 1986, direct edition, 9.8, sell for $7,400.
That's insane.
7,400. I remember looking at this book and seeing it at like 2,200
Yeah.
and 90, and thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna grab that. I'll grab this at some point once I get some cash and I flip and blah blah blah. Ain't no way I'm buying this book for 7,400. I don't care how much I love Venom. I do love Venom, but no way. I mean, this is like when my dad graduated. He could have bought this book off the rack. And obviously, not every single one's in 98 condition, but like, come on, man. I think 7,400 on this book is crazy. But again, that's just, and see, Venom is not even part of the MCU.
No.
So it's not even, you can't even say it's the MCU effect.
Just movies in general and the market.
Yeah, I mean, like this book is just crazy. First appearance of Venom. I literally added this within like 5 minutes before we got on because we forgot about it. Again, this is kind of just a chill show. But yeah, I mean, $7,400. I mean, I saw 9/8 signed by Stan Lee and McFarlane, like, and Michelini, like triple signed. Those are crazy. Those are so crazy, man. I don't know. But look at this. 2020 low was 1246. So that was probably around the beginning of 2020 before it totally jumped. You could have made a solid like $6,000.
Yeah, that's
since early 2020. So like a year. Just on one book, on one just investment book. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That book is crazy. I think this is like the UF4. This is like, it's just we're always gonna be talking about this book and the crazy prices.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those classic books that's always gonna have value.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And the other thing is, this is the most submitted book for grading. This is the most graded book.
Yeah.
So it's certainly not rare. And I've even seen which is more crazy is the 6.5s and 7.0s. In my opinion, well, I think we can all go to say this. That would 6.5 is like not really, it's not a 6.5 is not really good. I mean, it's a nice book, but it's not like a high grade. Like for this book from 1986, or was this from 86 or 88? From 88. It's from 88.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was saying 86.
Yeah, because I always thought it was a 90s book, but no, it came out 2 years before.
So, I forgot what I was saying now. What was I saying, Wes? I don't know. I forget. Let's see what they're about to say. ASM 300, the book that has over 50K slab between CGC, CBCS, and hate to say PGX. These prices will come back time to earth. Great time to sell, but buying wise, crazy. I completely
that's crazy. 50,000 copies slabbed.
I completely agree.
And like, what's the print run on that book too? Because it's
okay. That's what I was saying. The print run on is just so high, and like if you go out and buy any book from or any collection from an 80s kid who was buying comics in the late 80s, early 90s, you're bound to find this.
Yeah.
Like you're probably going to find it. And 6.5s are going for like what? Like $500 or something?
Yeah,
like
somewhere around there.
Like I think a book from 1988 that's in a 6.5, that's pretty trashed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like any other book from 1988, besides like maybe Harley Quinn, and it's a 6.5, it's like it's not even worth submitting, right?
Well, Harley Quinn was 93, I think. So
right, it kind of around this timeline.
Yeah,
but like 6.5 going for 500 plus, like that's crazy, man. Sean Miller says once Venom 2 drops, those selling their ASM 300s will start buying up New Mutants 98, and that will get another major jump. I agree. I think, I actually think, I'll tell you what, another, like around this time period is Gambit. I think that Gambit book, we're going to see insane gains on. We already have.
Yeah.
I think we'll see like this type of gains because that's kind of this, like the Copper Age X-Men book is Gambit,
Mm-hmm.
And then, or again, New Mutants 98. I think that's going to jump too. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I would rather have a 316 just because I like the cover because he's on the cover and it's a classic cover. But even that book is going crazy. What 9/8s are like what 1,600?
Yeah, it's up there too.
So yeah, we're going to talk then about the difference between a 9/8. So you see the 9/8, 90-day average of $5,745. And last sale of $7,400. Now let's look at a 9/6. Let's look at the difference here. Think about that. Like that's like one minuscule speck, one minuscule tiny spine tick, and it will lose you $5,000.
Yeah, the tiniest little line equals $5,000.
And I was telling Wes, I think the people who buy 9/8s, it's literally just a big schlong competition. Like they're
buying for the number.
Yeah, they're buying for the number. I think 9/8 buying like the difference between 9/8 and 9/6 is insane. It's kind of a scam. Well, I don't know if scam's the right word, but like I mean, literally $5,000 difference. $5,000. Like from 2000 to 70, what we say 74.
Yeah,
like that's bonkers, dude. I mean, I think people who buy 9/8s are just rich dudes who want to say, I have ASM 300 and 9/8. It's not like they don't care. They just want.
Or guys who do electrical work for their neighbors and then get it for free.
Right. Yeah. Oh my God. It's literally just a big schlong competition. They want to have the 9/8 because the 9/6, it's not as 9/6 is not as good as 9/8. But in my opinion, I'd rather save the $5,000 and I don't know.
You could buy almost 2 extra copies. Like you get 3 9.6s for the price of the 9.8.
Yeah. Joe, you have to remember. Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You have to remember. You see the price adjustment starting at the high grades and trickle down. Yeah, that's why I was saying like the 6.5s are going crazy, but just the difference between 9/6 and 9/8.
Yeah,
it's not even just this book. It's pretty much all books. It's crazy, But I would rather, I would rather have 3 9/6 copies than 1 9/8 copy. But let's get to our picks of the week. Wes.
Yeah.
Picked up 3 of these, you lucky bastard.
Well, I mean, Secret Wars number 3, the first appearance of Titania. But I mean, besides the spec alone, this is a great book because Spider-Man single-handedly beats up the X-Men in the story, and it's just fantastic to read. So it's an awesome book for that, and that has the first appearance and spec behind it. So it's my pick of the week.
Yeah,
great book to be picking up right now.
300,000. 300,000 ASM 300 credit.
Jeez.
So, yeah, that's pretty. And 50,000 of those are graded.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. This is Secret Wars is just one of those storylines.
Oh, it's. I mean,
classic.
It's like some people love it, some people hate it, but I really enjoyed it when I first read it about a year ago.
I love the way Wolverine and Spider-Man are showing down on that. Like they're
yeah, it's a great well, all of the covers, they're great Zek covers.
Mike Zek, classic. Just I'm gonna keep saying classic, man. Classic artist. Yeah, dude, I saw, you know what I saw this week that was freaking mind blowing me was Secret Wars 1 newsstand sold on Elite Comics for $12.50.
Jeez.
Sold for $12.50. I remember, I think that's huge spec. I mean, I think it's kind of too late to buy now.
Yeah.
I remember thinking though, like back when I was just getting into comics, I was watching Lords of the Long Box. And they're talking like, okay, what's the next big event after the next big end game level event? Secret Wars.
Yeah.
And I remember looking at copies, they're like, I don't know, like maybe $200, something like that. And you know, but especially the newsstand, man, $12.50. That's crazy. All right, my pick of the week, a book I just recently picked. This was on my 2021 want list. Book I recently picked up at the show. This is probably like a 5.5 or a 5.5. It's not a super nice copy. It's not my forever copy because I would really like this book in like an 8.0. But dude, just classic.
Well, I mean, no, having a copy is better than not having the book.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm not complaining.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, like, I think these Doom keys of the like all of them, like especially this one, and like I eventually want to work up to super high grade, you know, and get like the best.
You buy the low grade, and then you eventually just keep upgrading it slightly. That's what Gary does.
Yeah. So like, yeah, I just want to get like a really solid collection of Doom keys and Doom appearances, and but I love this book. Classic cover. I mean, if you don't like that, cover,
it's fantastic. Well, I mean, any cover with Doom is awesome.
Yeah, very Libra. And then to add on to that, it's the first Doom solo story. So double freaking whammy right there. You know what? I think that is how we're going to end our show. I'm really tired. I'm going to go downstairs. I hope there's lasagna downstairs for me. Shout out to Guy. Earlier, Guy was saying, what did he say?
Yeah, Guy always making you hungry, sending you food.
Yeah, Italians eat early on Sundays. It's hard to eat and watch you guys. Guy, I'm going to send you a picture of my lasagna. Hopefully, there's lasagna downstairs for me. My dog.
Yeah, and then he's going to send you a picture back of some like fantastic spaghetti or something.
Yeah, that's a Guy, man. It was funny. We got this mac and cheese at the restaurant, and it was like crazy, man. The mac and cheese. I would got this as a side. I thought it was going to be like a little bowl.
Yeah.
You know, and then I was going to have my burger, right? So this is like kind of like, you know, but this is like a bowl of like this size of mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Is crazy. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. We are Future Specs. We are out of here. Also, new video out Wednesday of our Jed McKay interview. Honestly, I know I said that I was doing the market reports on Mondays, but listen, man, there is not going to be a video next Monday. I'm going to pass out, and I didn't even do any research. Next Monday, there will be a market report.
Next Monday, yeah. Just going to keep pushing it back.
I was just so busy, man. I'll get on that, though.
Yeah.
And you know what? I really like this conversation about CGC versus CBCS, and we're going to put out a video about that.
We're going to
talk all about it. Man, we definitely have to. Yeah. We're out. Super Future Specs. Guys, check out my article on CBSI tomorrow night, 9 p.m. It's dropping. Writer Wars. I'm really hoping I win. I would love to write for them. But yeah, we're out. Peace.